Yo, everybody, what's up? What's going on? There we go. F11 is also the kill full screen button on here. Hi, how's it going? What's up, everybody? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Yes, that's right. We survived the week yet again, somehow. I started today so incredibly exhausted, and then actually making some progress through my work, and actually hitting milestones and getting stuff done gave me so much energy. So it's been a really good day, to be honest. Hope you all are doing well. Hey Manic. Hey Satellite Sun. Hey Euronymous, how's it going? What's up Hydro? The visual style has me Psych Bike for Princess. I cannot believe someone else here knows Princess Tomato in Salad Kingdom. That's an NES game I've always wanted to play since seeing it in Nintendo Power. I don't think I've ever actually seen the physical cartridge though. I've never actually tracked one down. Maybe we should do that one sometime. Hope you're doing well as well, Hieronymus. Relate to this game I stopped caring about my star sign years ago. You played this, it was alright, not much of a Star Fox. Okay. I like Star Fox. I mean, I've never been a huge diehard Star Fox fan, but I do enjoy me a bit of the old Star Fox. Hey, RV Winkle, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday to you as well. Yeah, so, welcome to Indie Variety Night. We have no headlining game tonight because it's going to be a bit of a hot mess. I have so many games that have been piling up in my Friday stream box, and I just feel like I never really have the opportunity to go through them because right now we tend to do one big headlining game on Friday and then get into the itch bundle game. So tonight, at the very least, we're flipping the script. So for the first hour tonight, I'm gonna go through a whole bunch of these games I've been sitting on for a while, as many as I can get through. We'll take quick looks at them, we'll talk about them a bit. Hopefully stumble across some stuff that's really fun or really interesting. And then for the rest of the evening, I'm actually gonna give you guys a choice. So if you want to have some impact on what we do for itch bundle night tonight, you want to stick around for that. I've tried an Apple phone this week and I do not like it compared to Android. I think it's whatever you started with. Because they, Apple and Android devices have very, very different, very, very specific feels to them. I know I started with Apple stuff, and Androids just feel super slow and clunky to me. So I have stuck with Apple products over time, so. But I imagine it would have been completely flipped if I had started with Androids and then tried an Apple device and thought everything was all weird and slippery and stuff. They do less, but at least they cost more. I flipped my script, it's all blank now. I should have printed double-sided. Save the trees, Hydro, please. Anyway, I won't ramble too long tonight, because we have so many things we can and should do. Oh, don't forget to vote for our next Chill Night game, if you have the Dragon Coins for it. Choices are World of Final Fantasy, Spiritfarer, or fast-tracking King of Dragon Pass, instead of doing it on Mondays after we finish Horizon Zero Dawn. Also, there's a nomination going on in our Discord right now for our next Reader's Choice game, which usually gets streamed. This month's was Fight Crab. Obviously, I streamed that 3 days ago. So, a lot of really good nominations are up so far, but there's always room for more. I love the dumb button-pushing things I gotta do to grab the various open programs. Yeah. Certainly. I have been glued to my phone lately. Absolutely just... Because I've been playing a lot of Eve Echoes. Oh my god, there was... Something Awful Goons have this incredible propensity for drama in online games, and Eve Echoes has been out for 2 weeks, and we've already self-destructed one alliance. It's amazing. The Forest of Allure are under attack. Find out who's responsible in putting an end to the destruction before it's too late. Good luck. I know, dude. It's amazing. Tap the fire button to shoot your blast. That's not... Those are blasters. Hold it to lock on. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Ow, 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 ow. Maybe I shouldn't fire into the laser blasts. Oh god. So it seems to be... Wait, Star Fox 64 had the lock-on stuff, didn't it? Because I never actually played 64. I just played the original. This looks like Star Fox in the Green Hill Zone. Oh dear. Stop that. Ow. Okay. I think I wasn't supposed to do that, but whatever. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta watch out for those guys. They really mess me up. Whoa. No, I went under the missiles. Yikes. Oh boy. Okay, that was a building. You remember, right? Star Fox running at like 15 FPS. So this looks crazy by comparison. I know, right? It's even more stark now if you go back to Star Fox, because I played it at a friend's house just a couple months ago, on the SNES Classic. Oh my god! No, wait, we streamed it, didn't we? That's right. I played at my friend's house and I was like, oh, I should stream this, and then I streamed it one night. You think that's bad? You should check out Stunt Race FX. I have such fond memories of that game. And then I think I tried streaming it and it runs at like 8 frames a second. It's like unplayable. These guys are not holding back. Ooh, a repair. Okay, sweet. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh! Okay, I'm going through here this time. Yay! Yeah, those guys. You. No, I did that the last time. Okay, that time I got the missile. So now I can lock 6 targets. That's cool. Whoa. Okay. Do a barrel roll. I can. Oh, shit, look at that. Stop. Oh. Oh, that was no good. Oh boy. Oh, you can target the rockets. Okay, that's cool. No, no, I need you. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this too. Hard driving on the Genesis runs at like 5 to 10 FPS. That's a Scorpion. Let's try that again. Oh man. The checkpointing in this is not particularly generous. I'm finding. That worked out. Should I feel bad about destroying the city's infrastructure? Woo. Woohoo! Ow. Okay. Oh, come on. What a jerk ass. Ow. Give me that. Yes! Kind of. I didn't repair a whole lot. Even less so if you missed the checkpoint ring, yeah. It's really pretty though. I had a surprisingly hard time with this demo level. It's not easy. It's absolutely not easy. Whoa, Nelly. Oh, we're shooting hands now. Whee. Oh, I knocked one off. Sweet. Probably convenient of him to lead me through this wind farm. Oh no, now what? Hey, give me something to lock onto. Hey! Oh, I was really hoping for a giant catastrophic explosion. Are you playing Fight Crab again? I don't think you can get fired due to terrorists destroying something you designed. Try telling them the engineers who pitched as terror-proof. Thank you for trying the Ex-Zodiac Kickstarter demo. Be sure to check out both planets. Okay. I'm gonna try the other planet. Curious. Ignice. Unusually high levels of seismic activity have been detected on this planet. Servers who suspect Zodiac is behind this. They proceed with caution. Oh, it's called Ex-Zodiac because the bad guy is named Zodiac, and we're trying to make them past tense. I get it. Do I get something if I fly through all of these? I better. Ow! I do! It really is Star Fox. Extremely powerfully Star Fox. I wasn't super impressed with Star Fox when I played it as a kid, honestly. I did rent it. And it was like, you know, it was neat, but at that point I was playing stuff like X-Wing on the PC. So like a sort of arcade rail shooter sort of thing wasn't that big a deal to me. However, I did think some of the enemy designs, like what they did with the very limited limited tech they had to work with was pretty cool. Some of the bosses especially were really neat. Oh, that was a power-up. I really needed that. Ted Cruz is the game's bad guy. Ted Cruz is real life's bad guy. So it is also nice to see this game continuing with that, with like really creative enemies. Like very simple shapes, but they have really neat patterns. Like look at this thing. It's a UFO that makes ice pillars. Like that's neat. course the icicles fall. Why wouldn't they? Oh my god. What the hell is that thing? Whee! Whee! Wow, repairs only repair like 20% of your health. Hey, Justin Brett, what's going on? I think the Zodiac Killer could at least get the nomination. Uh-oh. I call it a hunch, but I think I found the source of those tremors. Oh, that's cool. That's really neat. Probably, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's probably less effective than just shooting the rockets directly at the player, but you know what? Still cool. Oh, God. Okay. Those are some space hair-ass fireballs. Yes, rule of cool always comes first. What is this? Wait, no, okay. I dodged into that one. Oh, I knocked out one of its segments. Okay, we're getting there. Progress being made. Oh god, what's it gonna do when it loses all of its segments? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Music in this is pretty good too. Whoa, Nelly. I probably could have just kept attacking it and blown it up before it fired. I really wanted to know what it was gonna do. There we go. This PlayStation 5. What's up, Talifer? Yes. Yep, this is 4K gaming playing off a super solid state drive. This is the Kickstarter demo for a game called Ex-Zodiac, which is really, really, very, very Star Fox, and that's not a bad thing. The demo has 2 levels, and it's free on Steam right now. Anybody can go grab it and check it out. Pretty fun, pretty fun. Pretty challenging right off the bat, honestly. Oh, here we go. Pick a planet so you can quit. There are a lot of flying serpent type enemies in video. Yes, there are. Almost as many flying serpents as there are spiders, come to think of it. Alright, so that's that. Time to dig into my bag of tricks for our next game. Alright, I want to play this. This was actually requested a long, long time ago, and I never actually got around to it. Check it out. We're playing a game called Combo Postage. I don't really know a whole lot about it. Okay, here we go. Not enough rail shooters? I would agree with that. Okay. Standard. I appear to be marking these packages. Hang on. What is it exactly? Whoa, okay, that just exits the entire game. Efficiency machine says they're performing. Do you even want this Amazon job? No. Nobody actually wants an Amazon job. Holy, wow. The thing is, I'm not... Oh! Okay, I get it. Okay. I get it. So when you jump, you can slam down. That's why it's called combo postage. Because you can combo these things. Like that. Okay, I get it. And that was marked fragile. Ah, okay. As long as you don't get squished, you're okay. Yeah, the point is to stomp fat stacks. Exactly. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, no, I should have done that. That gets me stuck. Packages are rarely damaged during transit. Define rarely. Oh, what's up, Hoink? Good to see you. Okay. Okay, this is actually really neat. The controls take a little bit of getting used to. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. So, you jump. If you double jump, it makes you slam down and mark the package underneath you. If you touch a package from the side, it automatically marks it. But to get packages that are like wedged in between other ones, you have to slam down on top of them. And if you slam down on top of a marked package, it clears it. And you can also bounce off them like that. Ah, that was dumb. I've got the idea, but if you're particularly well coordinated, you can actually bounce across them as you go. Okay. I'm gonna try marking a bunch. Can I mark these? No. Okay, the hazardous ones you can't mark. Okay, and then so that clears all those. Get rid of that. Okay. Oh, this could be bad. There we go. Okay, we got a mega. Oh, shit. I was so proud of my mega combo, I didn't notice that one about to discharge. Obso, what's up, buddy? This is a game called Combo Postage, where we're marking and clearing packages and trying to get fat combo stacks while we do it. Before this, we played an extremely Star Foxy game called Ex-Zodiac, which is pretty fun. Boom! There we go. Okay, that's what we want. There we go. Oh god, okay. Okay. Ah! Oh god. I landed right on the guy's laser beam. Okay, we did get that time though. We definitely set a new record. That was cool. Dear sir, madam, my cheese and the monk package arrived severely flattened. I was worth a 6-stack combo. Well, I thought it was. Your mileage may vary. Ah, okay, so I can't get a combo there because I didn't get the one under it. I'm just gonna get rid of this thing. I know you get more points for those, but oh wait, no, that one's gonna... Oh, we got a death block. Should order the hard cheeses. I like how your shift only ends when you die. Casho, what's going on, buddy? My only complaint about this game is it doesn't have an online leaderboard. That would have been really cool, yeah. I don't normally pay attention to stuff like that, but I think in a game like this, that would have been really cool. At least with your friends. Because I've actually discovered from playing games like Infinifactory, like comparing your scores with friends is really, really fun. It can be exactly the motivation you need to like keep playing a game when you're like, oh my god, that asshole. I had that going on with a Something Awful Goon with Cook Serve Delicious 3. I was trying, oh shit. I was trying so hard to catch up to her, and I actually got an achievement that she didn't have and drove her insane, so she went back and got all the achievements. And I was like, well, you begged the developer to add this? I mean, isn't this developer more the type to like make a small fun game like this and then move on to the next project? I don't think their games do a whole lot. I don't think they do a whole lot of continued development on release games, do they? Developed in Construct 3. I think it's probably more likely they'll keep that in mind for future releases of similarly styled games. But this is neat. This is fun. It's got that extremely Tetris appeal of like setting up and executing a massive combo. Like that, like clearing one of those whole stacks feels so good. Probably shouldn't overdo it. Yeah. That was almost my ass. Be curious to see a taskbot run of this. That would be pretty interesting. Okay, one more shift. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a really cool bounce combo all the way across without actually clearing any of them. This game also has a very clear visual style. Like, you really know exactly what's going on at all times. Thanks to the color coding of the... Oh, shit! Thanks to the color coding of the columns. Ah, you can save combos by getting into the stacks next to them. I just want to get rid of that guy. I hate those. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Oh, okay. What the hell are you? I think I just broke a sensitive piece of machinery. And I can't really say I feel bad about it. Oh! Oh, shit's coming faster. Whoa! Okay. Oh, no! Okay. Okay. It's cool. We got this. No, no! Oh, man! Alright, well, I killed my previous high score. That was pretty good. I got to 98 blocks cleared. 98 basic blocks. I cleared 100 if you count the specials, too. Hello, just a man from Osha here. Respect. What the? Alright, that was super cool. So, what's custom? Oh, I guess. Oh, so you can do a custom game. You can set all kinds of custom parameters. That's cool. How's work? Not bad. Just waiting on some stuff to compile. That's cute. And your records. How's work? It's going alright. Daryl wanted me to double check some of the documents. So I'm doing that at the moment. Oh, short for moment. I know that. Cool. So that was Combo Postage. Very cute, very fun. Good way to while away a couple minutes. All right, let's see what's next. A little bag of tricks here. Let's play. Let's play this. It's called Nimbatus, the Space Drone Constructor. Thank you, Opsal. Somebody set my wallpaper to that, and I guess everybody's liked it so much that nobody has thought to change it away from it. Getting a lot of mileage out of that one. There we go. Tutorial me. These tutorials teach you the basics of drone building, combat, and resource collection skills essential for the survival mode of this game. If you're new to Nimbatus or construction games, we recommend that you play these tutorials first. Yes, okay. Basic movement, go. Drag thrusters and fuel tanks from the panel at the bottom of the canvas and attach them to your drone core. To use your thrusters, you also have to assign a key to them. Use your mouse wheel to rotate parts. Use the arrows on the right to go to the next page of the tutorial. Thing. Has the desktop goose option been killed? Yes. It was such a bad idea. It was so terrible. Press the key you assigned to activate your thrusters. You have trouble controlling your drone. Try building it symmetrically. Turn on the center mass indicator located in the top left if you need help with symmetry. Touch and activate all red beacons to finish this tutorial. If your drone begins to shake uncontrollably... If your drone begins to shake uncontrollably, try a more compact design. Shorter connections result in stronger connections. Okay. This is a thruster and this is a fuel tank. So here's what I'm thinking. Can I do this? Can I make this a Wazda drone? Is it a Goon game? You know, I don't know. I could not tell you. And then let's pack some fuel tanks onto this bad boy. Tank empty. I don't know what that means. Why am I spinning out of control? What is your wallpaper size? It's 1440p. What is this? Warning. Overlapping parts. Is that what you need? Okay. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Apparently overlapping parts just make everything go to complete shit. Alright, cool. Alright, battle. Build a flying drone like this in the first tutorial and attach weapons and batteries to it. Don't forget to assign a key to your weapons. Destroy all green targets to finish this tutorial. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing I just did. Okay, so that's that. That's that. That's that. That's that. Kinetic blaster, you say? Symmetry is very important when building a drone. You tell me something? Oh yeah, parts with unassigned keys, that's fine. We will assign all of these keys in due time. Okay. These are going to be fixed. Attaching too many parts to a single part may cause instabilities. Oh, they lock on. Okay, cool. What's up with this guy? Excavaland, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Can I put you... How do I... Delete? Delete. 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 Okay. So let's just... stick some blasters on here. Alright. And we'll do left mouse for that. And that should do it, right? Hang on, I think I set this guy... Everybody's on cursor except him. He's set to fix. Got it, okay. There we go. We're gonna use this drone to spy on our neighbors. Oh, I didn't set the other ones. There we go. Alright. Cool. Wow. What game did you play before this? I played a neat little, like, score attack platformer called Combo Postage. It was very fun. Definitely suggest you check it out. I mean, it's gonna last you a couple minutes at most, really. But it had the same kind of gratification that you get from, like, setting up Tetrises. Alright, advanced building. Link parts together by dragging them onto other parts to build bigger and more complex drones. If your drone begins to shake uncontrollably, try a more compact design. Linking too many parts to a single one may make your drone unstable. Shorter connections are more stable than longer ones. Find a way to touch all the beacons at the same time to finish this tutorial. Okay, so... Alright. Hang on. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Quite a bit of fun, in fact. Hang on. There we go. Oh, that's handy. Okay. So you just click directly on it. You click on it, and then it becomes an attachment to that part. Cool. I think the only thing I actually need is a thruster down here, yeah? Didn't assign the key, also not big enough. There we go, cool. Resource gathering. Attach a resource tank and a resource collector part to gather resources. Empty the full resource tanks into the container by flying over it. Collect the required amount of resources to finish the tutorial. There are two kinds of resources in the game. They can be exchanged for a variety of cool stuff depending on the game mode. Alright. Okay, so that uses energy. Alright then. Put fuel tanks here. So put power tanks here. Okay. Symmetry is going to be difficult this time. Alright. You know what? Fine. We're not gonna make a symmetrical one this time. Rip Waz, is it time to get a pilot's license? I know, right? Thought it'd be good. Okay. Alright. Oh, this would be hard. I think that's gonna work. Okay. Maybe. And then we need batteries. Alright, let's see if we can fly this thing. Okay. Okay, this is actually really cool. Almost deposited myself. Okay, this is actually really neat. It handles really well. And the cool part is, I guess the handling's all up to you. Okay, no more boring symmetry. I've been broken in my symmetry habit. Collecting magnets. Magnets can be used to attract magnetic objects in range when activated. Attach magnets and batteries to your drone. Don't forget to assign a key to activate your magnets. Drop 3 boxes into the container to complete this tutorial. Okay. Alright, break my symmetry 3 seconds later. Not axial symmetry, but like symmetrical all the way around. Obviously not going to do that. If I did that, I don't think this thing would fly. But we're gonna try something different. Also, hi, our Dominic. How's it going? Good to see you. What'd you miss? We tried an extremely Star Foxy third-person shooter called Ex-Zodiac. That was really fun. We played a neat little score attack puzzly platformer thing called Combo Postage, and now we're playing Nimbatus, the space drone constructor. More importantly, how are you doing? Felt more Space Harrier. It did have an element of Space Harrier-ness to it. I won't lie. This away. That away. Combo posted on your short list. It was fun. It was quite fun. Relief for the weekend? Tell me about it. Totally agree. This looks like all the tangled charges at my bedside table. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, it's a little... Okay. Not great on cornering. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Come on. I didn't realize we'd be contending with gravity here. Oh, I don't think we have enough... Oh, do we have enough thrust? No! Oh, shit! So apparently you don't really need battery power. I just didn't account for physics. When do I ever? All right. I think I cooked off some of my thrusters. No. No. I didn't build my ship anyway to go backwards. Oh my God. Folks, if you build a drone, don't be like me. Okay, I did it. Somehow. We're looking for a wallpaper for you, but nobody has done really good rips of Aizen Suzuki's art to be upscaled to 1440p. Oh, it's a shame. Yeah, I'm good at bad art too. You didn't see the first couple of things. Optional advanced tutorials. They're not required to play the survival mode. Small glimpse into automation in Nimbatus. Oh. Let's come back to this. I wanna try the actual game. Start new game. Beep. Boop. Survival. Normal. I already did the tutorial. Go crazy and turn the tutorial off. Welcome. Good to be here. People just get rid of the bad art? Hopefully. The desire to explore new territories is written deep down in the DNA of mankind, and so after the conquest of the vast oceans, people found a way up to the stars. Russian satellite Sputnik in 1957, the manned-moon landing of Apollo 11 by 1969, the colonization of Mars in 2071, that's optimistic, and the first successful travel through a wormhole in 2120 were all crucial milestones in the history of space exploration. But none of these were as promising as what lies ahead of us. The Nimbatus, the biggest mobile drone factory ever made, is finally ready to be sent out into space. With its one-of-a-kind hyper-warp drive and self-sustaining resource-gathering systems, it is able to leave the safe zone within seconds. This is where you, Captain, come into play. You are tasked with commanding the Nimbatus and designing drones to explore the endless expanses of the universe so that mankind may learn from your discoveries. It's time to introduce yourself. Whoa, you have like character classes. Heavyweight is a former heavyweight boxing champion of Mars. You're used to taking a punch or two without getting knocked out. You joined the Nimbatus program because of a tough mission. He's a tough captain. Double drone part health, bigger and stronger energy shield, and these are your starting items. Your starting items actually change depending on who you pick. That's so cool. Pilot. Double thrust, improved afterburner, batteries recharge faster when going fast. Miner. Double resource mining efficiency, improved drill collects resources. Batteries last longer, power thrusters, researchable weapon technologies. That's cool. Engineer. Half deploy cost, wireless fuel, energy, and resource transfer. That's cool. Programmer, only recommended for expert players. Unlimited parts and no deploy cost. Wireless fuel, energy, and resource transfer. Only autonomous drones. No manual control allowed. That's really cool. That's super cool. So I guess if you want to play like Drone Factorio in space, they made a class for it. I'm gonna be the pilot. I'm gonna go zoom fast. It's an honor to have you on board. Fasten your seatbelt. The Nimbatus is ready for takeoff. Whoa. What's my first name? I actually get that reference. Oh, well, that didn't go so hot, did it? Well, so much for our space adventure. Neat. Tamiki, Galaxy number 1. Mission, locate the black box. Get part location, part rewards. 2 kinds of resources. Hull rating, threat rating, upgrades, hangar, options. Alright, let's just visit location. Normal gravity, normal air resistance. A civilian ship crashed on this planet, but we can't locate its black box. Free it from the wreckage to establish a connection. Create a new drone. Okay. Small thrusters and afterburners. A plasma long laser. Cool. Alright. Interesting. So the large fuel tank carries 400 units of fuel and it refills. The booster tank carries 2,000 units but doesn't refill. So it's like an emergency tank. Alright. Oh, we have... Oh, God, we have one of those. Okay. these defaulted to A. Small thruster, that's what she said. What's up, please? Okay. Gonna be D set. You're gonna be A set. All right. Not the size of the thrusters, the motion of the propellant. Well said. We get one magnet. I hadn't noticed that. Okay, well in that case... Okay. No, that doesn't work. Plug you guys in there. Plug you onto there. They don't like being flush with things, apparently. Your left mouse. It'll be space. Alright. Let's see if this thing even flies. Holy Jesus God! Okay, I've made a slight miscalculation. Alright. All my forward thrust was on the same key. That's what happened. That's what happened. It's okay. Okay. Alright, this is much more reasonable. And then we can turbo thrust if we need to. Alright, I can resource collect. I can pick stuff up. Okay. How with normal gravity? Wow, you can afterburn for a good long time. Ludicrous speed. Turbo thrust if we need to, that's what she said. Is there any way to, like, stabilize it? Because I get kind of nervous with how, like, wibbly wobbly they get when I ignite them. It's amazing. Okay, let's try it. Let's give this a try. Oh, this is testing on, like, what the actual planet's gonna be like. Okay. I just had a thought. I just realized I should put the magnet down here. I should carry stuff under. I have that in space. Yeah, we can put the. I guess we can put the resource collector up here. All right. New drone. Okay. So you have to pay. Okay. So in case of how close the corp is to you, high threat can lead to an attack. So every time you deploy, it increases your threat, and it costs you resources to launch a drone. The magnet attracts the ship itself. Come on. Come on. Wow, having literally one magnet does not make this easy. Get in there. Cool, I got stuff. Planet looks like a pretty fun Worms map. Man, when was the last time any of y'all played Worms? It has been a hot fucking minute since the last time I did. Yeah, another work. I mean, there are at all times a game, like a Worms game under construction. Oh, I did it. Sweet. So I can leave whenever I want. But I see a lot more resources here. I imagine you drop those off and someone playing Hard Spaceship Breaker gets to cut it up. Very astute of you. The Corp appreciates your insight. Random thought. Very random thought. Would you guys ever want to play Worms sometime? Would y'all be down for that? Heck yeah? Oh, okay. Scorched Earth streamer bust. Like, I honestly, I haven't really thought that much about Worms in years, but honestly, just hearing somebody say that, like, oh, this looks like a cool Worms map, just made me think, like, oh god, that'd be really fun. That would be really, really fun. Okay, I want that. Oh, you know what? I bet this terrain's destructible. Oh god. I love this stupid thing. Wait, am I supposed to go back to this thing? Do I just throw myself in here when done? Or is it this button? Oh, okay, you just click that button when you want to be done. That's cool. That's very cool. All right, mission complete. We'll do this mission and then we'll move on to the next game. I actually really like this. I actually think this is super cool. On Caputi, we have to destroy a corp transmitter. Tell me more. Transmitter supplies the corp with intelligence gathered in the system. Find it and put it out of commission, but watch out as it may be protected. All right. The new Worms is Battle Royale? Really? Really? Okay, we're gonna try something. Yeah, don't worry. I know. No fuel. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna try this style of drone again. I'll say, Kruger. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you out tonight. I'm particularly interested to see how this style of drone works in a gravity well. These are not quite equivalent, we'll see. Oh, I know what I need to do. Let's put these tanks down here. And arrange you like so. There we go. Okay, you're gonna be on right mouse. That's good. I test flight this. Oh, it turns a little bit. Oh God. Ooh. Oh God. The style of flying is really messing with my head. Okay, hang on. I want to put, okay. So these their mass is 1. Oh, it's top heavy, that's why. And each of these sections is 1.25. Wait, I think I can actually fix that. This might actually fix it. Almost. You know what? Let's give it a try. Where's its name, by the way? Okay. Alright, let's give this a try. I'm sure this will go great. It has different ammunition types too. I didn't bring a resource collection stuff. Yeah, look. Yeah, you can destroy the terrain. That's cool. What's up, Silver Mike? This is Nimbatus, the space drone constructor. This game is really cool. You're the commander of this this autonomous drone carrier, and you have to travel through space and assemble drones to do different missions. And like the customization is really cool. In a way, it's sort of kind of like a sci-fi Besiege kind of. Wow, okay, these guys are putting up some serious resistance. Oh, that burns them up. Oh, they shot off a battery. If there are any yellow switch bells. Oh god, oh god. I'm turned over on my side. So I can't, okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think I set it on fire. If one of these fuel tanks go, I'm in really big trouble. Okay. Case in point. Obviously doesn't even have a pet kitten button. Alright. Poorly designed. Poorly designed. Okay. We're gonna leave this for now. We spent enough time on it tonight. This is really cool though. Like, I'm actually really into this. Like, it has a whole mission map that you go through. Upgrades to your ship that you can build. Hey, Bacon Copter. The drone construction control is really neat. Yeah, this is cool. It's cool, I like this. And there's the fact that you can build fully automated drones. That I didn't even get into. Like, there's an entire section of, an optional section of the tutorial where you learn how to build automated drone. So in theory, I could build an automated murder drone to go do that mission for me. And there's a selectable character class. Because you do get to pick your character. I picked a pilot for Go Fast, but you can pick like an engineer that gets free parts, but they can only build autonomous drones, which is really neat, so. Yeah, that seems super cool. Okay, so we're actually like 20 minutes past. We're past the Steam portion of the evening. So I have I have a question to pose to all of you. I've grabbed a large collection of itch.io games to play tonight. But there's a twist. One of the games that was requested on our grand, expansive spreadsheet was Pyre, the third game from the Bastion and Transistor developers. One of the games is actually a Mimic. What's up, Nemrin? So, here's what I was thinking. Since we've already done a variety of games, we have two options. One is that we could do a bunch of random indie games I know nothing about from the itch.io bundle, as usual. Spend like 10 or 15 or 20 minutes on each of them. Or we can spend the rest of the evening playing Pyre. What would you all prefer? Would you prefer more variety or Pyre? That is the question I now pose to you, chat. Let me actually get these out. Nope, come over here. Nope. You get over here. Lore basketball. Want to see Pyre? Curious about Pyre? When the game's just Oikaspiel again. We're not playing Oikaspiel. What the hell is wrong with you? No. There's no chance. Oikaspiel is not an option here, friendos. All right, you know what? We're going to make this official. We're going to make it a poll. We like voting. We like democracy. There you go. 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to vote. Would it be? How it do? Oh man, I'm so glad it's the weekend. I'm so incredibly glad it's the weekend. Even though my kids still have school tomorrow morning, it means I can actually lay down and rest and play more Eve Echoes. I've been bad. Like there's a whole bunch of games that I want to be playing on PC. But here's the thing. When you have kids like mine, like if you try to sit down and play something, they will inevitably gravitate to you. And they'll be like, "What's that? What are you doing? What's that? What's that? What are you doing? Show me this. I want to see this. This game is boring. Show me the other game. I want to see this other game." So, like, playing longer form stuff on PC is kind of right out. That's why I do so many phone games now. Because while I'm sitting downstairs with them, or like hanging out, or just resting or whatever, I can just get out my phone, and I can play. I can beat people up in KOF, or I can fly around in Eve Echoes. And then my kids show up, I can just turn it off and be like, "What's up? What's going on?" Yes, just like chat. Exactly like chat. I think being a father has prepared me for the rigors of Twitch streaming, I think. It's been a great hands-on education. All right, I can't wait to see what y'all pick. I haven't been looking at how this poll's been going. Ooh, that was pretty close, wasn't it? All right, Pyre it is. Let's play Pyre. Friendy friends. Lego's Super Waluigi World? I'd buy it. I would buy the hell out of that. Are you kidding me? I eat nothing because it doesn't exist. Play Lego brand games. I'm going to do that when Skywalker Saga comes out. Y'all are just gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna play the entire Lego Skywalker Saga on stream. You're gonna love it. I was expecting a little more fanfare or something. But, okay. Difficulty... standard... Your adversaries shall fight back against you. Oh, we need subtitles, don't we? Okay. I'm sure I can change that stuff. Wow. I've been very curious about this game. I loved Bastion. I thought Transistor was okay, but I didn't play a whole lot of it. Missed this one entirely, and of course Hades is incredible. So. Oh. It's waiting for me to do things. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. The cursor here. Vast purgatory in which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. None have been known to return from the Forsaken Land. Oh, hi. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. See, right on schedule. What'd I tell you? Told us we'd find someone alive. Someday! I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know I see you I see you frowning underneath that mask. Like she's breathing. Seems she still is. Then stand aside. I shall send her to a better place. She's a she? You people just tell. What does that mean, you people? Hang on. The markings on her rags. I think she's one of them. Look at her. She's beyond our help, and we are beyond hers. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood. I won't be long. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Hey, buddy. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us were equal nothings here. 10,000 years later, Hodge plays Pyre. What's up, Reaganomica? You're parched and he gives you drink. You ache and he binds your wounds. You hunger and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. There. Turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Headwind. Come on. One of the 3 masked wanderers, you find you clinging to life downside. Yep. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon. Nothing like the stately vessels that paraded Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Edwin beckons you to enter the black wagon. Step inside! It really fascinates me how Supergiant has basically made a different genre of game every time. And still puts like so much heart and like so much polish into them. Giant Inkwell could write with his head using that mask. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. She loosens the clasps on her mask. Why, hello there. You may call me Jadariel. Jadariel? Jodariel? Bastion, Transistor, Hades is the same genre, just progressively more refined. I feel like they have very different combat. Very different combat and very different structures, in my opinion. Like, Hades is full roguelike. Bastion is like mission-based action, and then Transistor has that weird sort of like real-time tactics aspect to its combat. Almost reminiscent of Blizzard in their heyday, except I think that's underselling Supergiant. I agree. Most imposing of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. Yeah. Defo. Structure is different. The actual systems are extremely similar. I disagree with that. I felt like Transistor was Transistor felt completely different from Bastion or Hades. I think you could draw something of a line between Bastion and Hades, but like Transistor feels like a very different creature. That's for myself. Small one struggles with his mask. Jadariel soon assists him. Okay. Ow. As to say, you may regard me by the name of Rookie Greentail. He's the smallest yet loudest of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. You really want to play this one for yourself, so you're going to see you tomorrow. Yes. Good to see you, Dominic. Take care. Have a good one. Tomorrow night we're doing a PlayStation Underground disc. That should be fun. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can she do it? Hope so. I haven't asked her yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, sister. Nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? Transistor has a pause, but it plays like Bastion without it. Don't mean they play similarly, just the systems are directly refined from previous iteration, not recreated from scratch. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Variations on a theme, I guess. This is, to me, the end result. They all feel very different to me. He's asking if you're a reader. Interesting, they give you a tooltip for this. Over time, you manage to learn something the old ways in spite of Commonwealth decree. Literacy is a serious crime. No one in their right mind would dare violate the law of the land. Who you are and what you did during your sentence is no one's business but your own. One who can derive meaning from text. Literacy has been prohibited for centuries. Those with knowledge of the old ways would violate the law of the land. That's so interesting. Sure. You confirm their suspicions. There's just no use trying to hide it now. Well then, glory days! Because it just so happens my associates and I, we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Reader, you still live thanks to us. We asked for something modest in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the books in their possession. Have a look! It's in a book. Something else here. Rickety ladder likely leads to the wagon's centrifuge, judging by the gibbering creatures up there. Hungry-looking creatures roost near some sort of attic. There's nothing you can do for them now. Black wagon's common room must be back there, though you do not feel very welcome now. Colorful robes and ceremonial masks adorn one of the wagon's walls. Beyond lies the boundless downside. Even if you could run, you would not get far. Shoo, 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 shoo. Alright, fine, I'll open the book. The quivering book. Time to do book crimes. Pick a book, any book. Perhaps the one on the pedestal, but any book, really. Oh. I can clean things. I can put things out. Hang on, I'm tidying up. Ooh, they're skittery. Lone minstrel. Figure sits very still in a corner of the wagon. Now is not the time to check on him. I disagree. Alright, fine. Throbbing, pulsing book that smiles invitingly at you. Pick up one of the old and heavy volumes bound in materials you do not recognize. Ooh. Forward, a formal welcome undersigned by the 8 scribes. Ooh, I can highlight the words. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote this book of rights. That you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming in glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the years for solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8 as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the rites, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Yeah, okay. Nice that they included this, because this font is really hard to read. For a second, I thought it was just gonna be the binder where they keep all their rares. Okay. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. Proud country risen from the ashes of the fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups. Found on principles of mercy and kinship, whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. The words swim through your mind as headwind gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. Thud. Thump. Collapse. Splat. Mythics, they clearly have foils.
Reader!
Hi.
Dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge?
Hell yes.
So soon after your sentence into exile.
I was bored.
'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege.
Rude.
You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible.
No editorializing, please.
Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
This does feel like a Magic the Gathering setting. The Gatewatch would probably just barge in and ruin. If you screw them up, are they wrong? Seems chaos dunk the orb. Been waiting my whole life for this. It worked. So it is true. Yeah, but what now? Where'd the reader go? She should still be out. She should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in her. She could abandon us. She won't. Look upon the three of them from beyond as Headwind then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. Now, I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Headwind asked.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh.
Okay. Go get it.
Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one.
Only one exile can move at a time. Okay. Sprints until stamina depleted. Okay. Okay.
Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified.
Plunge!
Yes, the exile rookie has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished.
Ruki is banished for now.
His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
Approach the adversary.
The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you.
Come on and slam and prove that you are
Cast your aura
damned.
like a stone.
Hold to banish adversary.
Correctly done.
Wow. Okay.
Again.
Suck it, Shadowruki.
Just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more.
Grasp it.
The orb absorbs the aura. Then the orb quenches the flame.
Makes sense. Don't.
Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength.
Okay. The bigger you are, the bigger your crime aura. Okay, so oh!
Not quite. Thus
Like that, okay.
sails the orb into the waiting flame.
Ruki has returned.
Now snuff out the adversary's pyre, whilst yours yet burns. Begone, Jodariel.
Whee!
Ruki plunged into their pyre. Stand not in glory's path.
Disintegrated. Ow! Mine's bigger.
Another banishment.
Ooh!
'Twas a crushing
Hell
blow
yes.
against their pyre.
Behold the dunk.
Begone.
Pick it up, I dare you. Oh! Well played. Whee!
Glory.
Okay, this is cool. This is super cool. Right.
A
There you go.
banishment.
What-da-da. Whoa!
Is complete.
Sweet.
There, dear reader. Now you understand. Or do you? This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you,
I have too much hope to cast down.
you never listen.
So my parents always told me. Three must act as one. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what? Prime R EX3 stage is my favorite Dojin fighting game. Supposedly. Reader, come! Let us regard the night. Jadariel leads you outside where a clear night sky awaits. Now show us before the howlers catch our scent. Where shall the rites commence? Ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. 8 scribes gave their freedom so we may yet have ours. Gaze at the stars. Seek out your destination. It is written in the stars. Capriest, the Olden Star, star of the moon stag hunter. Those born under it are ambitious, though also get discontented. Scorpus, the Olden Star, star of the old cutter. Those born under it are wiser than most. Gull, the South Star. The South Star burns bright over a massive ridge of stone much farther than the naked eye can see. Interact to determine the location of the next rite. Ah. Ah, okay. Star way up there too. Geminon, the Olden Star. Star of the First Empress. Was born under it, seek knowledge and new experiences. Okay, here we go. Ding! Whoa! "200 leagues due east, the Ridge of Goal. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Gol Gulthanian yet loom over those living in its shadow." Great, we're supposed to be there when, exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time, if you make haste. And we better get started. This ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? Jadariel turns to you, studying you. "Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time." What she means is, glad to have you aboard, sister. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom, the right to the key. It's a lot to take in. Man. Supergiant games are just dense with character. They have so much panache. Oh, this game looks amazing. I mean, just that. Just how emotive their wagon is. There's Jadariel off the wagon. No. I'd do that. Jadariel would push me off existence. She would shove me directly into the void. I ain't fucking with her. Arrive in Downside Prairie, one of the Downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north. Where the road ahead is forked, there's lack of consensus about which way to proceed. Telling you we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollow Route. The northern route to the Ridge of Gull goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. I've got to pay a visit to besides. Fie on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. Southern route to the Ridge of Gull goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. Runoff from the sand folds means no bathing in the springs, so they're just there to mock you. Who says fie? Fie upon you. Get stuck in a bog while we're at it. Dispute continues as Headwind listens for a while. What do the raiders settle this? She marks the way, we get us there. These rites are meant to test our faith, and we best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing her along the way. We all live with that for now? Those are some big ass horns. Yeah, sure. If necessary. Settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. You may now choose a route towards your goal at certain junctures. We shall weigh the options. Ruki knows someone who owes him. Jadariel thinks she can find rare flora here. We're gonna go to Hollow Root. Jadariel may snap me in half for this decision, but I'd kind of like that. Bold to assume Jadariel can be pushed anywhere. You can't cut back on Jadariel. You will regret this. As you pass through the squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Ruki stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws. Hey, Rask, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, hey, sister, just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will ya? We'll have to drop it off if we head further north. Received a plain parcel. This can be sold at the slug market. Gross. Certain types of luxury goods somehow find their way down to the downside. So we got 30 coin of something. What you been up to, Ras? It's good to see you. We're playing Pyre right now. The third game from Supergiant. Yeah, Pyre. I've never played this before, but now I can say I've played all of Supergiant's games. I've beaten Bastion. I played Transistor a little. I've played most of the way through pre-release Hades. And now I'm playing this. The Black Wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Goal. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Commence the rite. Page revealed the first exile. Ooh, stuff. Jody's throw rug, fashioned from a howler's hide, sends their ilk a clear message. Jadariel says not step on it. Status is nearby. Drive imp. Creatures such as this must have been bred to push the black wagon along. You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon, bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems inopportune to ask him about it now. Excuse me, sir. I note that you are alive. You observe the masks and robes whose old engravings and embroideries suggest a formal purpose. Some of the garments are massive, while others are so small they might fit a child. Can we do something about these cobwebs, y'all? You observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon's centrifuge must be up there. Its drive imps stare down at you with big, wet eyes. Greentail family portrait, reasonable likeness of a younger Rookie with his mother and uncle. Hedwin's cooking tins. What passes for cooking supplies on the downside. Hedwin does most of the cooking. Out training, you say. Hey sister, appreciate you taking us up through Hollow Root back there. About that, are you certain that parcel will fetch us an adequate price at the slug market? Surely we could have procured some sort of rare fungus had we gone the other way. As much as I love the idea of procuring a rare fungus there, Jody, we said we wouldn't go around second-guessing our good sister's decisions, right? Jadariel says nothing in response, but soon changes the subject. Night falls soon. Come along, Greentail. We have much left to prepare. The wabbit. Way too hot where you are, Hieronymus. It finally cooled down here. It was nice and breezy today. Might snow in parts of Colorado on Monday. What the hell? Oh, you have to be out of the house tomorrow for it to be fumigated. Oh, that sucks, dude. Hope you won't have too much trouble finding something to do. Two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Roster, exit wagon. Common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths towards enlightenment in the rites. Hi, hello. Hedwin. Roses are in a straight line. High jumps to evade adversaries. Aras runs much faster. This grim, long-time resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving there. So her jump leaps and slams down, forcing those in the vicinity back. And her rush is a quick lunge. I remember seeing that. People who survive in exile long enough to be transformed in it, in body if not in spirit. Oh. So she was human, but being in the downside transformed her. Everyone served on the Commonwealth's blood border. Those who excelled remain. I don't know her sign. Definitely not going to ask. I don't know her crime, her motive, or how long she's been exiled. Interesting. Oh, you live by Hieronymus. That's right. Philly represent. Opportunistic, well-connected cur still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. Race cur. Swift dog-like creatures known for their loyalty, optimism, and appreciation for the simple things. The Alpha Chiefs would later say their kind went soft no sooner than they joined the Commonwealth. Trafficker. Okay. Glory is affects damage dealt to a pyre. Presence, so Zara size. Quickness. Hope. Duration of banishment. Oh, cool. Very little hope on her. So she has a huge aura and does a ton of damage to the pyre. Riki's basically opposite, and Headwind's kind of like the balanced character. Okay, makes sense. What have we here? The first exile in the worlds of Galathanian, the Master General. You know perhaps the thrice cursed name of Soleimur, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile in my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life, such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in Soleimur a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named all of us as scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. How interesting. Riki is Toad, Hedwig is Mario, and Jadariel is Bowser. Clearly. Oh, that was the save. Booty hoo. I suppose we shall commence the rite. Begin our first true trial. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set. However, everything is still in calm. Soon they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. We traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up. Oh boy. Anyone here have any experience in anthropology or history? Not since college, I would say. And I wasn't a very good student.
Reader, the stars align at last.
At last.
You reach the Ridge of Gold at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers.
The accusers.
Whose ever fire yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
Whoosh! Stars are aligned, your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiments. Your adversaries in the rites. And ready. Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The name of a triumvirate in blue, it seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. See, the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lendl again? He's the apparent leader of the exiled triumvirate you encountered at the Ridge of Gold. I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the accusers shall repay that affront. An exiled triumvirate clad in gold, their leader harbors ill will for something he thinks you did. I've just finished Jared Diamond's Guns, Germs, and Steel. I'm having trouble figuring out if it's brilliant, apologist, garbage, or somewhere between. The Milhis thread on SA isn't a fan of it. Yeah, I remember it coming up in D&D a while ago, and people saying it was rather flawed in its logic. But I don't remember the specific arguments against it. Shoves his mask back on and takes positions with his comrades. This time, from the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites. Focus on the task. I actually have it, and I've only read a bit of it. Cooked. Ah, shoot. Ah.
Have the accusers underestimated you?
Nice shot, idiot.
Proof goes Lendl.
And poof goes Lendl.
As per the sacred law.
No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers, stand your ground. Let your auras boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
You've rattled them. They mean to draw us out. We'll just have to run more circles around them.
Have you any idea what that Lendl did to deserve his exile? A daring display. Flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks. That's it.
Oh, they're being tricksy now. Booyah!
Edwin plunged into their pyre.
Plunged into their pyre. Oh.
The orb is loose.
Okay.
He doused the adversary's flames. Now go on, just once more. Extinguish now their fire.
Boom!
Attempt, and yet it hit the mark.
Oh, you don't. Okay, you don't get full points when you do that. Or maybe I didn't wait for it to be. Holy. There we go.
It is done.
It is done.
You have prevailed.
Yes.
Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
Wow. The rain on my parade. Skunked them.
Guron Salashe.
Book basically posits that history is almost entirely determined by geography, which is controversial to assert. Yeah, kidding. 23 years old. 23 years of people writing rebuttals. Yeah. Some of his dates have been proven wrong by later archaeological evidence. What's up, R&B? It's good. I like this. This is really neat. I mean, I also just ran a perfect game in my first write, so. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when we next meet, you will rue the day. Rue the shit out of it.
Now in the wisdom of the scribes.
Oh.
The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment.
Well,
Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
interesting. We have withstood worse nights than this, though few is strange. Ooh. Oh, we get things. Okay, cool. Sins the fallen emperor, right mastery is enhancing a demon's strength and physical prowess. As he fell into the downside, Solium Mur understood at last the consequences of its hedonistic reign. Or, boons of the first exile, right's mastery is enhancing a demon's spirit and sheer force of will. The fallen emperor Mur moved past his many failings as a man, achieving selflessness in exile. Using a rush to lend forward, Jodariel can rush again right away. After banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all of her stamina. Landing from a jump briefly stuns nearby adversaries. 7 seconds after saluting her adversaries, Jodariel deals an additional 10 to the adversary's pyre. I didn't know you could salute people. Jodariel can banish adversaries by flinging the orb into them. That sounds cool. Can I make NBA Jam jokes? Or no, I think you've still got time. Stamina permanently gains +4 presence. Start the right, Jodariel's pyre automatically gains. Wow. Any adversaries banished by Jodariel take 30% longer than usual return. I want all of these. These all sound rad. Like, I want to literally dunk people out of existence. So I think I'm gonna go this way.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
Boom, shakalaka. Blue tree looks better to you? It's really tempting. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Saw an NBA Jam mini arcade machine being sold in Costco for $400 just this week. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we're in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we are free. Until we're free. Here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. Mini machines have 4 controller positions. Not sounds like a waste. Oh, they do? That's pretty cool. As others go about their business, Headwind turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Headwind walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Headwind wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Pyre's font game is on point, I gotta say. Very evocative choices here. Why he was exiled, how you got this wagon, why you cannot conduct the rites yourself, what happens if you refuse help. Why were you exiled? You asked Headwind what he did to get sentenced to living in the downside. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. Seems like getting 4 adults staying next to one another would be uncomfortable due to its size. Those are both versions of NBA Jam, though. That's... Once we get good enough at Magic Basketball, the Commonwealth will be forced to let us back in. Yes. We'll have sponsorship deals. Our social media reach will be just insane. They won't be able to ignore us anymore. They'll have to let us back in or risk being constantly dunked upon in like alternate basketball versus Twitter. This is where we is. This is where we's going. Krabby. I ate so many people. Like a ridiculous number of people. It's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, Rookie? Imps fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Get some rest. We're headed to the spring of Jomwir. At dawn, we're off. According to the stars, the next race shall soon commence here. Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but only made him itch. Guess that's the save button. What's going on here? I swear to God, Rookie's always here. Seeing we don't get any new dialogues, please. Drake, no, what's up, my friend? This is Pyre. We're trying out Pyre tonight. We flipped the script. For the first hour, we played a whole bunch of random indie Steam games, and they were all pretty fun. And then for Itch Night, someone requested this from the Itch bundle. I have it on Steam, too. So I decided to spend the rest of the evening playing this, because, I mean, it's a super giant game. It deserves the time. Find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. How you doing, Drake? No? Hell, basketball. Hey, sister. You know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So come to think of it, there's something I want to get your take on. You have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say? Let's deal with furry nomads here as much as I hate the term. This is just the setting. We are... Okay. So we're one of the few literate people around. Apparently being literate is a crime in the Commonwealth, so we're cast out to this place called the Downside. So we're taken in by this human guy, Rookie, who is a cur, which is like a dog person, and Jadariel, who is a demon, who I guess was human, but spent so long in the Downside that she was transformed into a demon. This is why furries should be outlawed? Why? Rookie ain't hurting nobody. No furries hurting nobody. Did you fall? Yes, the whole literacy thing is actually really interesting, and it seems to tie heavily into the story, because we're following the writings of these like 8 scribes who are like the first 8 people cast out of the Empire, and one of them was like the old emperor. So what glimpses we're getting of like the world's backstory here are really, really interesting. I mean, hesitates trying to find the words. Yes, this channel is a happy, safe, and welcoming place for people of all walks. Except Republicans, they go fuck themselves. Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know, why is his tail green? You know what? I hadn't even noticed that. I had not noticed that. I was kind of fixed on his outfit, the dog bone necklace, the paw, I mean, there's a lot going on here. Unscrupulous. Ruki wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. That's true, he is called Greentail. Something about it makes him appear less trustworthy and perhaps less youthful, too. His appearance is not your concern, nor is a drawn-out discussion on personal grooming. I think it's fine. You have a nice mustache. Don't encourage snidely whipped. Too late! Too late! He has his lane. Let him stick to it. You suggest that Ruki's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, sister. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites. See you around. Bounds off, out of the wagon. Ruki gained +1 hope for the next right. That's hilarious. That's really cute. Okay, so the grooves are apparently very important. This is a drive imp. So the black wagon that we're on is apparently propelled by like a turbine of these things. Creatures such as this must have been bred to push the black wagon along, which is why we have so very many of them about. These are some skittery things. I don't know if they don't look like drive imps to me. So, turbine's haunted. How the fuck do you run a state without literacy? It's a good question, actually. I wonder if that's something that ever gets covered. My immediate assumption would be that the ruling class is literate and pretends that they aren't to keep the common folk that they are ruling over ignorant. That would just be my off the cuff guess. Don't think there's a state. There is the Commonwealth, whatever it is, which seems to be. I mean, we moused over it earlier, and it was like a government cobbled together out of the ruins of the previous empire or something. We've not yet been to this region. The downside, Ruki knows this mountain path through to an arid region further north. Here we go. Whee! Jomir Valley. God, look at the colors. It's beautiful. At least 70% of the landscape looks toxic. It's pretty! It's a painted desert. I like it. Climate here in Jomir Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, exiled curs roam the sand-swept fossil wasteland. Among the 8 scribes, the Alpha Chief, Jomir Manymane, took a special liking to this region. We have a stowaway. Home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you cross the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. Supergiant, yes, they're very good with colors. Really stands out. It really stands out in all their games. I mean, Bastion is just intensely vibrant. And Transistor is too, but in a much sharper, more focused way, I thought. Pretty things can be poison. Or they could just be pretty. By the way, anyone coming in late tonight, if you haven't voted for our next Chill Night game, there's a vote going on with Dragon Coins right now, our channel points. Your choices are World of Final Fantasy, Spiritfarer, or Fast Tracking King of Dragon Pass, instead of waiting to do it on Monday. Azathoth, what's up, buddy? Yes, we're playing Pyre tonight. It was requested from the Itch Bundle, and I decided to allocate some extra time to it, because, you know, Supergiant. You must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwin. Really, you didn't set the Twitch category to Pyre? That's definitely there. I can do that now. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. Hang on a second. Where'd you go? Honestly, I totally forgot. I've gotten in the habit of Fridays just setting it to games and demos and not looking back. King of Dragon Pass can be great. Supergiant continually fails to make a bad game. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jadariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home or any one of us, but at present we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Jadariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for the new guest. Cornudo! Good morning, friendo, and thank you so much for subscribing for 2 years, dude. Damn, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. I saw the horn dude in shows like Banner Saga looks different nowadays. Jadari is a woman, by the way. Don't recall if that was actually a good book or not. Yeah, we've been discussing it a bit. We're mostly going on reputation here. Played anything fun tonight? So I kind of flipped things around tonight, Cornudo. I had a bunch of random Steam games built up. So we played the Ex-Zodiac demo, which is extremely Star Foxy. We played Combo Postage, which is a really neat little score attack platformy thing. We played Nimbatus, the space drone construction game. That one's really cool. That one's really, really neat. And then for the itch portion, someone requested Pyre, so I'm just spending the rest of the evening playing Pyre. How are you doing, though, Cornudo? That's the important question. Yes, Stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really, you are so kind. You are most kind to someone you just met, like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. Centuries of oral tradition have shaped the history of the 8 scribes into myths and legends. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwin. Back to work after over 5 months of furlough on Tuesday. Are you excited? Are you concerned? Are you happy about this? I guess you're happy about this. Nice world building thing, proper nouns with tooltips explain what. Yes, and they're very useful too. Very, very useful. Hey, so what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What, we can take in every mite-bitten drive imp we find now too? Easy, Ruki. I think you'd want for us to bring this one along. Ooh, Sandalwood? The apparent name of some mysterious informant of Hedwin, Jadariel, and Ruki. That's cool. They don't tip their hand when they mention a name before any context. All of the above, totally understand. I got lucky. My work has already told us that we're not going back this year, and when we do, it's gonna be optional. Like it's gonna be voluntary. So only doing 4 days a week for the first month, so easing back in. That's good, I guess. He said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Yours, I can tell yours would fit her just fine. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, I can come in? It's very hot and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just back home, they call me lots of names, like for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair? That's it, my name. It rhymes with gray. My name is, they call me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. You think you can help the Stowaway girl make peace with her name? May, K, Fei, Day, Zay, Shay, Ray. Consider other possibilities. Several other names ending in A of which you're aware. Leche, Ne, Te, Zege, Bay. May, because you're doing the crimes. She's Bay. I'm gonna call her Faye. She could definitely be... Oh my god! They actually have different tooltips for each of these. She looks like she could be a May, doesn't she? She does look like she could be a K. She could definitely be a Faye, of that you have no doubt. You suppose that she could be named Day. Her name could be Zay, however uncommon. She looks like she'd probably be a Shay. She could be a Ray, perhaps, as well. Looks like her name might be Lei, you suppose. She could go by Che, perhaps or perhaps not. Looks as though... Could be... Gay the Gray, perhaps was how her tormentors made light of her. This one cannot possibly be right, can it? The tooltips... I think she's a Fae. The tooltips think she's a Fae. We're gonna go with Fae. You suggested the Stowaway girl's name is Faye. Well, that's it. My name is Faye. My name is Faye. Young vagabond girl with an odd manner and unshakable sense of curiosity. Where I am from, they call me Faye the Fair, but I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Faye joined the group. She's tired but excited. Welcome aboard. Trundle. We're taking the long, winding route here. The black wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jomer Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. Hey, you. Let's see. Hedwin is currently off on his own. Jody's braiding her hair. Ruki's counting soul. Let's have a look at you. Oh, she's not part of the triumvirate. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Last Desert and Slime Rancher is super pretty, but still set your ass on fire. Slime Rancher is a fun game for like 3 hours. The real problem is there isn't more depth than that. I mean, I'm on like... What am I on? Hour 15? Hour 16? I'm still enjoying the hell out of it. But I guess it's just expectations. I didn't really expect anything deep from it. I expected finding cute slimes and getting stuff from them, and that's exactly what I've gotten out of it, so... The slime breeding was cool, and the slime outfits are cool, too. Otherwise, I'd still be combining the kitty slimes with everything else. I made some really neat slimes. Yeah, I really like my whirlwind tentacle slimes, my glowing mosaic slimes, and my atomic slimes. Oh, hi, miss. You're the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day. But I am older by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls my hair at times. I don't like it very much, but he's family. Happy to be here with my family. Non-Euclidean slimes. I thought that I had lost them all again. I thought that I had lost them all. Oh yeah, I got quantum slimes that can phase through their enclosures, and genius that I am, I bred them with saber-tooth slimes. So I'm just awaiting the apocalypse on my ranch now, while I do odd jobs for other ranchers. Oh, we have stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance in case the scribes are watching. Played Outer Wilds? Yes, I streamed Outer Wilds, all of it. Just realized she's holding a pentagram. This is actually, I think, this symbol. It's not quite a pentagram. It's like a pentagram crossed with an R. Bye, miss. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. Yeah, this symbol. It's like you start a pentagram and then you stop and you just go woo right off the top. It's a not pentagram. Hail off-brand Satan. A rentagram. It's a badly drawn. Yes. It's a mangled pentagram. It's a failed pentagram. Consider your options. Having pitched camp with your companions for once, it seems you have some quiet time to spare. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jadariel motions for you to come join them. Better get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. Speaking of Supergiant, you played Hades. Yes, I streamed Hades one night. Did pretty well. It's on a request list. It has been nominated. So I do believe sometime post 1.0 release, we're gonna spend some serious time on it. It's the only one that survived since the last time they got the pentagram right. All the Scorched World happened. You can join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. It keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. Alright, vocations. Ways in which you can make yourself useful during occasional moments of free time. Use what time you have. Study in private. Hone your skills as a reader. Grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles during the rites. Search the surrounding areas for valuables to add to your Black Wagon stash of goods. Interact to forage for resources at this time. Mentor, companion, teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. Favorite part of Hades is when he renames a Hydra and it sticks. Nominated decently high heat clear. Yes, you did. Yeah, that would be a good candidate for Wednesday streams. I kind of want to mentor somebody. Hey. Having gleaned knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings. That each exile's path towards enlightenment is personal, you'll have to mentor them one at a time. So she's already second enlightenment. I could probably... I wonder if I could push... Up Headwind gain enlightenment, certain thresholds is rank the rest. Maybe we could push Headwind over. Let's try that. Sure thing, friend. I appreciate the offer. Where to begin? You illustrate to Headwind some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in a triumvirate can move and act as one mind. You sense he grasps some of the concepts. Yes! Holy wow. Okay, that was 1,000. I think I'm beginning to understand some of all this, my friend. Alright, what does Headwind get? Marks of the Master General. Rites masteries enhancing a nomad's skill and versatility. Golgothanian never ordered an assault in which he did not participate firsthand. Bonds of the Sacrian Legion. Rites masteries enhancing a nomad's influence over his triumvirate. Though many were conscripted in the Master General's Legion, many more simply volunteered. I wonder if that means Headwind was a soldier. Nomad, Demon, and Cur, how flattering. They're all outcasts. I suppose they just own it at this point. Alright, 50% more stamina. When power casting, Headwind's aura travels in a wider, longer line than usual. Headwind jumps into airborne adversaries, he banishes them. Headwind doused the adversary's Pyre as Pyre recovers health equal up to 50% damage dealt. Well, Headwind's allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. Whoa, so this isn't just for him, it's for the whole team. While bearing the orb, Headwind's allies move with and pass the orb more quickly. Headwind's allies might instantly return banished allies by moving where they fell. Headwind's allies cause banished adversaries to remain bad. Why would you not take the bonuses to the entire team over here? Holy cow. This is all gonna end with everything riding on Ruki. Both refer to him as a general. Guess who's the leader but fucked up or fell out of favor? Headwind is not a team player. Yeah, that one seems... This whole tree just seems amazing. Because it's not just for him. I mean, they're good bonuses, but the fact that they apply to the entire team sounds really good. Ruki was often your MVP when you played this. Him being the fastest seems important. Like, I didn't even use Jadariel in the last one. I used Ruki and Headwind, so... The only reason I didn't mentor Ruki is because I didn't think the bonus was going to be 1,000 points. Thank you for the lesson, my friends. Give me a lot to think about. I wanted to make sure I got rank 2 on somebody, and I figured I should hedge my bets with Headwind, but man. Ruki's story match music is probably the best in the game. And so we shall continue. Path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Glue Hive. Wow. Glue Hive or Fall Flat? North route around across the Jomer Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Faye believes those who travel his path shall be as strong as Goal of the 8 Scribes. The south route across the Jomer Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Faye believes those who travel his path shall be as swift as Jomer of the 8. Strong or swift? I want to be swift. Human fall flat. I like falling flat. The colors do look nice. Poisonous though they may be. Unconfirmed rumors. Faye's behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the dusty wastes of Fall Flat. Even the wild curs of the valley avoid the oppressive heat of this place. This is the path that Jomer Many-Mane ran across so many times. Can you not feel his presence, him and all his friends, here in the sand and in the air and all about? 6th of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Brave or the Alpha Chief. An Alpha Chief that united the curs under a single banner and charted half the known world. Wow. At first you pay a little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to have more of a lightness in their step. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Your companions gain +1 quickness for the next rite. Good. Only way confirmed said rumors is to go get poisoned. Darn it, I guess we'll just have to poison ourselves next time. So, okay, this is a giant scorpion with an even gianter rock crushed upon him. En route to the spring of Jomer, you hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Ruki insists you take a look after you settle in. Crude trading post found in the downside. Commonwealth contraband sometimes finds its way to the downside where it's traded and sold. Let's find some grass that works for Lena. Page revealed the last emperor. Oh, hello, buddy. Oh, this is the next... Oh, it's the next page of Chapter 1. Okay. In the words of Gul Gothanian, the Master General, how many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solium Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name and vowed to seek it out. Excited because for your classes we're reading Pride and Prejudice, Equiano's memoir, All Quiet on the Western Front, Germinal, the Iliad, and the Odyssey. Let's see. I've read Pride and Prejudice, All Quiet on the Western Front, Iliad, and Odyssey, and yeah, they're all really cool. Like a decade removed from college, that set of films sounds interesting. Or movies, books, same thing. I don't actually remember All Quiet on the Western Front very well. I remember Pride and Prejudice really well. I think Victorian literature was probably my favorite. Like if I had to pick a specialty in my English classes, it would have been turn of the century British literature. I love those books. I loved reading about rich aristocrats being miserable. Small Fluffy Better. Thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? Never called Victorian anything my favorite. Hello. How are you doing? How was your stream? What were you playing? All I remember about All Quiet on the Western Front is that Ernest Borgnine was in both movies. Right, what does Hedwyn have to say? Hedwyn motions for you to join him. While his manner is as easygoing as ever, you sense he is searching for the right words for what he's about to say. You'd asked what I did to get thrown in here. Figured I'd tell you. The others know. I was on the blood border for several years, an outrider. The northern edge of the Commonwealth is a flat and vulnerable expanse. The high-wing remnant seized upon it at every opportunity from cover of clouds or darkness. No real rank, but a pretty important job. Whenever the harp swooped in, was up to me to raise the alarm. A winged race, also known as the high-wing remnants, at war with the Commonwealth. They're as coarse as their feathers. They hold themselves superior. Archjustice Androboles the Ninth. Finished up Might and Magic 7. Took over the world with laser guns. Congratulations. Sounds like a pretty effective way to handle it. You have a friend who's been consistently recommending All Quiet on the Western Front. Your sister's been bugging you to read Greek mythology, so it allows you to say I'm listening to both those recommendations. True. Covering all your bases. Can we just take a moment and appreciate how metal the blood border is? Yes. Yes. Blood border is an amazing term for, like, a geographic location. One day the harps came without warning. No alarm. It was a slaughter. So I heard, because I wasn't there. I was with one of them. Look, that's a story for another time. The point is, they branded me Hedwyn the Deserter before they sent me here. I didn't want to fight. I abandoned my post, my friends. They paid dearly for it. Ended up down here. Hedwyn looks at you as his smile reappears. It's not something I like to talk about, as you can tell, but I know that you've been wondering and you deserve to know. I made a promise to you earlier when we first met. You'd go free as well if any of us go free. A promise might not carry that much weight, I guess, coming from a deserter. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for hearing me out. Not much good here in the downside, but at least the past is behind us. He leaves you there to consider his words. So that should show up in the common room. Yeah, roster bio updated, Hedwyn. Crime desertion. He fled the blood border's northern front without leave and did not return. As mercy guides our hand, we spare your lives, but rid ourselves of you. The sentencing ceremony. Alleged mode of insurrection. The records state he wished to relay Commonwealth military secrets to the enemy. The downside, one's past tends not to be a subject for discussion. Edwin has survived for 5 years in the downside thus far. It is a life sentence. Are you guys discussing Might and Magic? I unfortunately I have nothing to add to this discussion. I played one Might and Magic game for like 30 or 40 minutes, I think. So, you're starting a collection of Sherlock Holmes stories? Oh, I envy you. I've read all of the Sherlock Holmes stories. I had the two big collections from Barnes and Noble, and I read through them so many times. I love Sherlock Holmes. While serving on the blood border, by chance he had a run-in with a lone enemy harp. They each felt a powerful connection, escaped together rather than fight each other to the death as would have been expected. He lost contact with her after their encounter and left his post in search of her, but he was caught and exiled. On the downside, he found Jadariel, who looked after him when he was a child. In time, he caught wind of an unbelievable rumor and first heard the name of Sandalwood. Interesting. So Hedwyn and Jadariel knew each other before. Her grim outlook and the fact that she still wears the bronze clasp with the Commonwealth blood border. So wait, did they serve together as well? Astral sign Lenorial. Born the 29th of 7th moon, suggesting he's devoted and faithful. Interesting. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle seems like a decent guy. He criticized Britain's misogynistic divorce laws, stigma surrounding interracial marriage, and the KKK at a time when they were still romanticized. I'm not aware of any big missteps he took, and I mean his stories are fantastic. So. Odd creature. Hey guys, how it's going, Mr. Greentail? Been a while and all that. Hey Ron, it's going. He's a traveling sales creature and proprietor of the Downside Slug Market. So how come you set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? I appreciate that Sir Arthur Conan Doyle is willing to talk shit, right? Read most of the stories years ago, lost the books, and now I'm rereading them. I should do that too. I really should. I think I might actually have them on my phone. I might have gotten them from Project Gutenberg. Oh, well, let's just say you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business is pretty good. We've been around the block, and so. Ron keeps blathering. Ruki signals you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, sister. Got an informant says there's something here connected to this Wright's business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. Anyways, you guys got something for me or what? Plain parcel you got there. I can take it off your paws if you want. Drag plain parcel to Ron's stash. You shall have 40 in total. Hey, you know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, that you drive a pretty hard bargain. Fucking Falcon Ron. Then you take something off my hands here or what? Drag Moon... Oh, okay. So hang on. Mooncrest is rank 10 talisman. After being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a chance to return immediately. 30% chance, that is. While carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual. Oh, that's 200. When plunging in the adversary's pyre, the bearer deals bonus damage. Only 2, though. Start of a right, the bearer's pyre automatically gains 7. Okay. We seem to be getting a deal on this one. That's a one-of-a-kind thinger you just got there, you know, and you got yourself a real good deal from me as well. So, thanks. Sadly, your book doesn't have any of the stories after Doyle resurrected the character. I mean, those... they're all right. But I really think the best Sherlock Holmes stories are the earlier short stories. The longer form ones are good too. Like I really enjoyed what was it? The Sign of Four and The Hound of the Baskervilles. But the short stories I feel like are really where it's at. The Speckled Rope. Oh god, I love the Speckled Rope. Glad Master Blaster was able to find work after Bartertown went to shit. Yeah, Hound of the Baskervilles is great. Absolutely. Apparently, any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing. During the rites, I mean. Just a question who gets to try it out. Decide who shall wield it. I think I'm gonna give it to Ruki. He's the one I want back the fastest. If something happens to him. I think the thing for me is, like, Doyle's long stories, it seems like he crams so much into them. And because there's so much going on, sometimes it feels like the mystery gets a little lost. Like, the Sign of Four is great, but, like, it's also, like, 75% backstory. So I think I appreciate the shorts more, because he has to fit a complete mystery into a very concise package, and he tends to construct it in a very clever way. Doyle is so incredibly shameless given they're paid by the line. Oh, Dumas? I wouldn't surprise me with Doyle with how long and meandering stuff like the Sign of Four is. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet, getting real something or other from all the hoofing around, and so you see. Ruki indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. Hi. See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there too. I like her. Seems real nice, you know? I believe it is time to commence the rite. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Faye approaching. Anything written by Dostoevsky is interesting because he was paid by the word. I've never read Dostoevsky. I missed that entirely in college. I think while everybody else was reading Dostoevsky, I was reading Paradise Lost. I took an entire. I still don't know why I did that, but I took an entire class on Milton. That was a mistake. I like Milton, but not like not pumped into your soul over the course of an entire semester. You notice too that she is wearing your companion's raiments. Studying the blade. We can go home? Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Dario. I thought maybe you were being funny all the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. Ding dong.
Reader, what brings you to the spring of Jomia?
I like this guy personally.
Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch.
Besmirch.
Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
This guy's a strong theatrical kids TV tone. He absolutely does, and I think that's what I love about it. Sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Dalbert Oldheart, honorable old cur bent on upholding the sacred traditions of the rites with the sun, and this is my son, Ulmer. This is a dutiful foster son of Dalbert Oldheart, and is very protective of him above all else. We need not greet them, father. I shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith and show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. Received a Tailwind Crest. Wow, grants a bear quickness, damn. Kerr was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite. We've got 4 now, besides the reader. Anyway, kiss my ass. Let me see daylight before you ever do. This is also a really interesting aspect of the story. Like, our party members wear the raiment of the Nightwings, but they are not the Nightwing. And I'm really interested to see where the story goes with that. It's ought to be her call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. That'd be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Henceforth, you shall choose 3 exiles to conduct each rite.
Who shall conduct the rites?
So here's the thing. We have to take Hedwyn, because I got him a group buff. Jadariel just leveled up last time. We have to take Ruki, because I need him to level up. And we need to take Faye. So I guess Jadariel is sitting this one out. He's ahead on Enlightenment. I want to use his thing, though. Wow, he is really far ahead on Enlightenment, though. Probably most expendable.
Well...
Oh, shut up. Literally anyone else needs it more. That is true. That is true. Alright. And he volunteered. Alright, fine. We're also early in the game. We probably don't need we probably don't need it that much. Here, be quicker.
Jodariel.
Jodariel. Ruki. Faye. Oh, me? Thank you. Thank you for believing me, because I think the scribes do too.
It is done.
Hey, I'll have other chances. I think you did the right thing. I trust you are all well prepared for these old eyes, yet see that the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Quite ready too, my son? I hope so, father. Let me show you.
Commence. Seize the orb.
Ding! Pretty terrible chemist. I know about history, more about history and writing than about chemistry.
Now take it.
Now take it! Whee! Oh shit, I didn't even see him there. I didn't even see him standing upon the thing. Oh, there we go.
They did it.
Faye did it! Look forth, my son. The waters of Jomer Many bring blessings unto us the sea. Perhaps our chances come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, father. Please, keep fighting. Collect moondrops? Okay.
A boon come from the stars themselves.
No, you don't.
But shall it be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son? Tis taken.
Whoa! Hello. Hit. Ah! Almost had that.
From burning flame to ash.
Did he just teleport across the whole damn stage? Or something?
Engulfed within the aura. Unfortunate for the fate. Now that is how to snub. What's more like that and we are finished here.
Oh, shit!
Glory to the scribes.
That dude is fast. That's it, just...
Sorry, Alma.
Sorry, Alma. Boom!
It is done.
It is done!
The Nightwings prevailed.
Yay!
It was a glorious performance, I must say.
Oh, thank you.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
Oh, shut up. Seems we have prevailed. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I wonder what will happen to the Fate. They seemed so nice, didn't they? Exiles of the Nightwings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. Father, the dawn might have been ours. Failed, and I have failed you. We are the champions, my friend. Nonsense, we're the Fate. Honorable triumvirate determined to uphold the traditions of the rites. Led by the Kurd Dalbert Oldheart with the help of his adopted son, the savage Almer the Helpless. We do as ordained and nothing less. You actually got a mathematics minor by accident? Now let's go, my son, for I'm weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience.
Oh, they still get a little bit of experience.
Seems the exiled rookie opened up his eyes.
See that, chums? Old rookie Greentail's got some bite in him yet. Alright, what you do? Maneuvers of many main. Right mastery is enhancing Akura's agility and fortune. Rookie can jump a second time while airborne. Wow. When sprinting, Rookie accelerates faster than usual and even faster top speed. After he's banished by an adversary, Rookie has a 50% chance to return in only 1 second. Rookie can jump a second or third time while airborne. Right's mastery is enhancing Akura's relentlessness and fervor. Rookie deals an additional 5 damage when plunging in the adversary's Pyre. Rookie casts his aura 50% further than usual. Rookie banishes adversaries by casting his aura. The blast can banish nearby adversaries. After plunging in the adversary's Pyre, Rookie soon returns rather than remaining banished. Orange. No, I want this one. I want the fast guy to go even faster. His lack of damage is 1 weak point. I don't need him to do damage. I need him to get the hell around people.
A blessing from the Alpha Chief himself. Until the stars align.
Hello, excuse me. I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You. You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What's the matter with you? It's against the rights for us to even speak like this. I didn't know that, I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but then all this is very new to me, and so I thought maybe and not be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot, and you, how about you? The Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I have to go. Wait, Almer, wait, I think that was your name. Was that even your name? Wait. Major was literally impossible to finish in 4 years since they dropped one of the 300 level classes due to lack of interest? That's bullshit. That sounds like an excuse just to make you spend more money. Hey, our guide disappeared. As you return to the wagon after triumphing over the fate, you notice Jadariel tense up and frown. Where did he go? Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel, he's gone. You see, it is true. There's no trace of the lone minstrel. He'd been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others in the search for him outside. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. Computer science? They canceled a 300 level computer science class for lack of interest? Doing some course about 12 years ago, the defense effectively got killed by the 2008 recession, also because of lack of interest. That sucks, Fluffy. I did not know what I even wanted to go to college for. I went to college because it just seemed to be expected. And so I at least had the wherewithal to do like the basic requirements my first few years. So I was ready to move into whatever major I wanted by the time I decided. And honestly, I never really decided. So I just picked English because those were the classes that I enjoyed the most. So. And like everything else in my life, it just kind of, like everything kind of clicked into place around that. Like I was able to become an English teacher in Japan and a copy editor here, so. MU didn't even have a proper comp sci department when I went in 1996. Wow, house. Also effectively just an educational lost soul in my real college years. I don't know, I still feel like one of the big flaws of college is expecting 18-year-olds to know what they want to do with the rest of their life. And expecting them to make six-figure decisions based on that. You know? I think it's kind of a dumb system in general. Put it off and paid off. They took it off the requirements your last year. Everyone told you to take care of your basic requirements first, like the bullshit college PE. College is flawed from the ground up. I agree. Yeah. I like the principle of higher education, but I feel like it's been too commoditized. Is that the right word? Is that the right pronunciation? Commoditized. It's too much of a business. When people should just... The people who want to go and further their education and explore new topics should be the ones going. Not everybody so that they get a special piece of paper that says you can be employed now. I mean, that right there is the worst part, like the worst part of it. How like virtually every single job is now gated by a college diploma. Yeah, there you go. Capitalism ruins everything. A very concise summary of the situation. Yes, yeah, the worst part is absolutely the lifelong debt. Yeah. But I think the fact that diplomas are expected for so many jobs that really seriously do not call for them. I mean, if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't have these diploma mills, and you wouldn't have millions of people being subjected to unreasonable debt like that. Don't think it's necessarily unrealistic expectation. The lack of preparation for it from earlier levels of schools is disturbing. I had like job fairs, and like I had like a job, like a class about professions in middle school, I remember. And that basically did nothing for me. Like I thought I wanted to be an architect. 2020 has radicalized you? Me too. I hope it's radicalized a lot of people. It should, considering everything we've witnessed. Chose your major based on what topics you were interested in, and you end up going to medical school afterwards. Even have money left over to go to graduate school, I just don't know what I want to go to graduate school in. I mean, it's good that you have that option. Good that you managed to save for it. Like, you weren't radicalized before 2020. I mean, I still remember being like... Honestly, I still remember being a garbage centrist and just wanting everybody to get along and bipartisan compromise and letting everybody have a voice at the table. And it doesn't feel like it was that long ago. But I suppose I was posting that kind of shit on LiveJournal, so... That's the thing. Yeah, you can't compromise with fascists. You can't compromise with people that reject reality. You can't compromise with people whose policy is based around how much they can hurt the opposition. There is no compromise with people like that. They have to be paved over. Still a bit of a garbage centrist. Well, we'll help if we can, Rask. Yes, compromise only works if the other side wants to compromise too. Yeah. I think that's the thing that really galls me now is the double standard. Where, like, Republicans can really just, like, they just have free reign to spout off whatever they want. To say whatever they want, to make up untruths out of whole cloth. And then someone comes around and says, like, that's a lie. And the liberals, the garbage centrists click their tongues and are like, it's not proper decorum to call them out like that. Like, somehow, I don't understand this. I don't understand how Republicans got carte blanche to just be the shittiest people possible. And yet, people will still yell at Democrats for, like, speaking out of turn. Yeah, 2020 is full mask off shit. It really is. And somehow it just keeps getting worse. Mask off, literally. Hey, we've come full circle. Let me wrap this up, because we are after midnight right now. And I think we've gotten an eyeball full of Pyre for the evening. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. Gaze upon the stars once more. Let me seek our destination, and then we'll save and quit. What's next? Hub the Midnight Star. The Midnight Star burns bright over the standing stones at the edge of flagging hands. Nuclear war by the end? No. It's not. It's not going to come to anything like that. I mean, honestly, I don't even see, as divided as people are here, I don't even see something like a civil war happening. I don't think either side actually has the stomach for it. I don't feel like modern society in America really even allows for that, has prepared us for that in any way. Like, I think our culture is too far removed from the people who instigated and fought the war here before. So I think if anything, it would be like overwhelming public unrest. I think the closest we would get to a civil war is the protests that started months ago and are continuing. I think they would grow and grow and grow in proportion to the obvious injustices being done until the government is just no longer allowed to function. Like, I could see protests in Washington growing so great that like legislators just had to like scatter, like had to leave and simply could not legislate anymore. And at that point, I could see protesters occupying government buildings, and I don't know. Think they just carpet bomb the protesters, murder them en masse? I don't believe that would happen. They would absolutely lose control at that point. On both sides. The allies of the protesters would rise up, and like even the people on their own side, I think they would see that as weakness and start their own personal revolutions locally. Everything would just fall apart at that point. Yeah. They already smoke bombed a church just for a photo op. I mean, there is a order of magnitude between that and drone striking protesters. Do you think that this year made a lot of people wake up to reality, though? I mean, I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Shooting protests is how a lot of revolutions start, yeah. Sorry about making this. No, Rask, it's fine. That's what we're here for. We're here for all kinds of heartfelt discussion. I mentioned this last night or the night before. Cornudo, never apologize for that. Never apologize for being correct. What was it, last night or the night before? I was talking about how I haven't really had the energy to talk about this stuff lately because it's been such a grind since the protests started in earnest back in late May, early June. Yeah, we haven't gotten hella political up in here just because I've been tired. I've been tired of the world. I've been needing significant escapism. And I guess you guys caught me on a good night. I had a good day. I feel rested. We played a lot of really good games. All of my dear friends are here. So yeah, it's a good night to shit on high upon capitalism and Republicans and people trying to make the world a worse place. Yeah, I feel no shame in the nights where we just sit around and ramble about whatever and play Slime Rancher and stuff. But it can help on some level to talk this stuff out too, you know, to air fears, to kind of brainstorm what the future might look like, even if it might not be that bright. Trying to talk about politics, usually it tends to start arguments, and personality-wise, I tend to be very passive. Rask, I've noticed we never really have arguments here about politics. Like, I feel like everyone here, as strong as some of our opinions are, like, we don't have really violent breaks from each other. And honestly, I think I've shit on the GOP enough that there's nobody really lurking around right now who's gonna come out full MAGA or anything in chat. So if there was, we'd just ice them, I think. So we're we're not going to get the really venomous like left versus right arguments. I think it's all just degrees here. As much as I shit on Biden, we can all hate. Yes, we all have that in common. We can all hate what the GOP has become, and perhaps always was. Helicopters have done scare push on protesters, unmarked vehicles taking protesters, cop scheme. See, the thing about that Lodro High is the feds disappearing people into unmarked vans is horrifying. Like, that is absolutely a new level of bullshit that cannot be ignored. And I've actually found it very encouraging that it has not been ignored. That the more that the feds have done that, the more people have protested. Like, that's the thing. That's one of the very, very, very few things in 2020 that gives me hope. Is that when the government pushes back with force, when the government militarizes its police and starts blackbagging people, the resistance gets stronger. So the violence from the government isn't really what concerns me. Because there's far, far, far too many people in this country that will not stand for that shit. We sometimes disagree about how many heads need to roll or whether ex-millionaires should be allowed to work off their sins or just die. Yeah, this stuff about the 17-year-old shooter is just it's definitely a new low. Like, any kind of encouragement or support for that asshole is inexcusable. Better basically ensuring an uprising happens if they keep this shit up, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. 100% behind the protest. Peaceful protest doesn't work. The only solution is non-peaceful. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. You protest peacefully until peaceful protests fail. They've failed. So then you protest unpeacefully. And if that fails, well, just keep working up the chain, don't you? Peaceful protests don't work unless people get angry about violence being done to peaceful protesters, which isn't really the case now. But that's the thing. The violence being done against protesters is growing the protests. So that is actually what's happening. You know? The extrajudicial kidnappings they've been doing grew the protests. Like, the protests grow in response to the violence being done against them. And that gives me hope. If you're still a GOP supporter after COVID, you're probably mentally unsound. You know, that sounds really extreme, but it's honestly pretty true. Unfortunate though it is. I wish peaceful protests. I do too. God, believe me. But it's so easy to draw a straight line from, you know, folks taking knees at sporting events to this. Like, you could have listened then. You wouldn't have riots if you had listened then, but you didn't. And we're gonna look back on whatever comes in the future and be like, if you had listened to the riots, your head wouldn't be in a basket right now. If you're an active GOP supporter, yeah, unfortunately part of the problem is there's a ton of people who don't think about the repercussions and support their team. People who just don't care enough. Yeah, those... Yeah. I think... I mean, that really is the problem with centrists, isn't it? Like, I feel like there's an honest-to-God minority. There's an honest-to-God minority in this country who's really, like, gung-ho about Trump and gung-ho about whatever idiot shit he spews and, like, doesn't care or is genuinely too stupid to realize he's lying about literally everything, right? And then there's a larger minority that wants to act against that, like the leftists, who go out and protest this bullshit and are taking actual steps to get something done about this. And then there's a majority out there that I would call are the garbage centrists, the suck Dems and like the ashamed Republicans who just don't want anything to actually change. They want to go back to the good old days where politics was like gentlemanly handshakes. And sometimes, you know, sometimes we can throw out a few more bones of unemployment and food stamps to people, and other times we can pass tax breaks for rich people, and it's compromise. And it's good for everybody because I'm a comfortable suburbanite. I don't work with any minorities. Everything's fine in my life. So yeah. Hey, story writer. Sorry? It happens around here sometimes. So yeah, and I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem, and also why things aren't worse. In a way. It's kind of like the anchor. It's the anchor keeping us like submerged in the river, but not yet drowning us. Is the garbage centrist majority in this country. Because they won't let the progressives actually fix anything. But they also won't let the psychopaths destroy everything. The problem is they let them destroy things to begin with. And then the progressives get hamstrung trying to fix it. And that's why we get this slow, agonizing Overton window shift to the right. Because compromise in this country is, okay, we'll let you cut these social programs now. And then when we get back into power, maybe we'll do something about it. And then they don't actually do anything about it. Stuff gets broken, it doesn't get fixed, and more people fall for the Republican line that like, oh, government's ineffective. That's what I genuinely feared happening in the post office. Like this organized activity against the post office. Fortunately, Trump and his cronies were too stupid to do it quietly. And they were also stupid enough to target literally the most popular government function in the country. So, turns out if you fuck around, you find out, yeah. You get people like your mom who's nominally moderate liberal, and every time she hears about police brutality, says very solemnly, something needs to be done. They can't be allowed to continue. The moment there is any hint of violence or property damage linked to protest, she'll go on hour-long rants about, yes, exactly. It's Democrats, basically. Like mainstream establishment Democrats. They will make all the right noises. They will retweet all the right tweets. They will put the hashtags up when they need to. And then they turn on the 6 o'clock news and they see stock footage of a Rite Aid getting looted. Then they're like, this has to stop. Law and order must be reestablished. It's like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Do you have anything beyond like a child's understanding? Children have a better understanding of this than these people. My kids know who the bad guys are when they see these things. We have seen on the news video of protesters and the police gassing them and shooting them and charging them, and my kids know who the bad guys are. So that's another thing that gives me hope for the future. I think it's the Imperial Stormtrooper looking motherfucker. It's probably a good thing we went through the Star Wars saga with them a couple weeks back, because now it's pretty clear. Oh, Ursa, hi, hello, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got into a pretty intense conversation here, and I just started rambling about stuff. And when I get like that, I kind of stop reading all the chat messages, and I apologize for that. But it's good to see you. Yeah. I was trying to wrap up Pyre, and now we're just talking politics. Yeah, we're venting right now. We need it. We need it, man. This country is so disappointing. It was an hour. I'm sorry, Ursa. I'm really sorry. I got kind of caught up in Pyre. It's really cool. I actually looked at footage of police cars driving through protests and said the protesters were like, oh my god. Oh my god. They had an emergency call and they had to go, and the protesters were wrong for impeding them. Even so, is the organization that's ostensibly supposed to be serving and protecting people, does that give them license to run people down? Spoiler alert, no. No, it doesn't. It should be so overwhelmingly obvious that the police are not serving their intended purpose in society. If you have a group whose purpose can be boiled down to serve and protect, and you have a group of individuals addressing this group and saying, please stop killing us, and the response is no, they're not serving that purpose, are they? We'd have barricade the Transformers, maybe have the accurate motto. Gotta watch out for taking a minority for the majority. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, we talked about the majority. We've addressed that. If I wasn't voting for Biden before, I wouldn't vote for Mr. The Police Need More Funding. Alternatively, Mr. Shoot the... Oh my god, that's right, he said that. Oh, that's right, he said that. On the other hand, this is intense for pre-9 a.m. On the other hand, I feel like I'm going to get a lot done today. It's charging you up. It's giving you power to face the day. Just make sure it goes to constructive places and not despair. We don't need to despair. The arc of history is long and it bends ever towards progress. But it has ebbs and flows, and this is definitely one of the ebbs. A very, very deep, particularly horrific one. So. Sympathetic to the police. Now, don't take that wrong. I support the police who hold justice and duty above loyalty. I mean, if you can find some of them, great. Loyalty to their chief? I don't know. I have not heard any chiefs speak lately that give me any confidence in them. I really, like, I don't know. I don't know how you defend it now. I don't know how you have a video of police attempting to execute an innocent man in the street, paralyzing him for life. And then in the days that follow, 17-year-old white kid goes, murders protesters in front of the police, and they let him go. I don't see how you defend that as an institution. Because that's what it is. It's an institution. It's part of who the police are. It doesn't get any more stark than that. And it can't be defended. In my area, the police are fairly nice. My neck of the woods, they're all on edge, but kind. Okay. I mean, I've never had an issue with the police. You know, the police have never tried to kill me. But they have killed many, many, many innocent people. And so I think something should be done about them. Worry a bit that if when Biden wins, he won't finish his term. And on one hand, I did prefer Harris over him in the primary. Current situation, Harris has a long career back in the police. I don't know about Harris. I don't know. I honestly don't. Like, yeah, she's got a bunch of really shitty stuff in her history. She also has the last time I checked, she started in the Senate with a really good voting record, like one of the most liberal voting records. But that also changed, so I don't know. I can't tell. And my other concern is I feel like she might have been brought onto the ticket to shore up Biden on the law and order vote. And if she's actually gonna follow through with that, that's absolutely not what we need right now. Kamala's president back in the police, probably no worse than Biden is president. Yeah, that's true too. Functionally, in that sense, it doesn't make that much of it doesn't make that much of a difference. Fuck Trump, but fuck everyone else. Oh man. Work with police officers, part of my job. It's LEOs who are specifically dealing with upkeeping the national forests and important native sites in small towns. They're good people. They're completely different from big city freedom stompers brigade. Absolutely voting for the Astro. Oh, yeah. All right, I think I'm pretty well spent on this topic. I think my fire is waning for the evening. I'm getting tired and I need a snack. Many conversations with police in your area and absolutely human. My area has never had an issue with violent crimes. They tend to be fairly just civil. I've had the same experience. That absolutely doesn't change my opinion that police as an institution need to be completely reformed. By, like, flushing out the system and rebuilding it. Like, I don't know how else you get rid of the cancer that infests it. Sure, there are good people in the police. But I don't know how you get the bad ones out. If there was a way to reform the police, if the police were open to being reformed, maybe. But every single time this happens, and every single time people push back against the police, like, the resistance is ironclad. They don't budge. That's why we're at the point of just saying throw it out and start over. We would love to reform the police. That would be great. But the police themselves are resistant to it. There's too much resistance against that. So, they made their choice. Get the fuck out. Yeah, we're at the point where the only solution is something radical. Yeah. The police can't be reformed because they won't allow themselves to be reformed. So, sorry, good cops, wherever you are, you're gonna have to be dumpstered with the rest, and we're gonna have to start over. Police system's complicated as you move area to area. The way an institution acts changed over time. I think it has to be state by state. Defund the police and refund some new police, and maybe some of the old ones come back. They can follow the new rules. I don't know. I feel like if you leave it alone anywhere, like, let's say you defund the police in big cities and you leave the little local police, right? When you restructure the big city police, they're just gonna look at the little local police that were left alone, and they're gonna want to grow back to what they were. You know, any element of the system that's left alone is going to be a link to that culture that we're trying to get rid of. So. There's a lot to debate on this topic, and obviously all of us here in chat, we're all in different places on this. So, and it's not something that's going to happen immediately or at anyone's whim. So, it's good to know where everyone's at least. Can't cherry pick, you have to draw a line of who changes, who doesn't. Gotta be broad brush. I think I've been talking in broad brush terms. I'm gonna talk politics in a fairly homogenous community that's turned out. I don't think so. I don't think this is an argument. I think we can have healthy discussions without getting in each other's throats, and I think we've done that, so. But I also think it's time for me to crawl into bed and play Eve Echoes for a couple hours, so. I guess I actually need to get through this dialogue. Where's the cane of Harub? That minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then. Gotta be plain as day. Yeah, I honestly don't see any arguing, personally. So. Minstrel is nowhere to be found. Okay, cool. I think we just saved. Cool. Exit for now. Freedom can wait. Oh. Bad timing, game. Bad timing. Oh, okay. So, quick recap of schedule stuff. Tomorrow night, I'm going to hook the PS3 back up. We're going to do a PlayStation Underground disc. That's going to be super fun and throwbacky and cheesy and all kinds of crazy stuff. We'll be off Sunday, most likely. Monday. Yeah, please do. Y'all come back tomorrow. It's going to be good times. It's going to be really... The first PlayStation Underground we did, if you weren't around for that, was a hoot. We did it for 2 weeks because we were having so much fun. Monday, more Horizon Zero Dawn. I am really looking forward to that. I am absolutely in love with that game. I don't care how many times it crashes. I love it. Tuesday, we're going to be on Slime Rancher. I don't know how close we are to the end of the game, but I feel like we're close. And the vote that's going on right now for our next Chill Night game is going to last until we finish Slime Rancher. So it may end on Tuesday. Who knows, really? Wednesday. Okay. For anyone who missed it, we've decided to shelve Caves of Cud for now. It was kind of stretching on, and I feel like I'm in a place in the game where I want to explore it more on my own time, in my own way. So on Wednesday, we're going to be playing Dreamscaper. We played the demo of that a while ago. Yeah, being open-minded is absolutely key. And that's why I think everyone here in this community can have these discussions, because we all remain open-minded to each other when we discuss them. I check out Cauldron. I totally recommend hitting up a new training ground or two. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Dreamscaper a lot. I really enjoyed the demo we played. And then next Thursday, more Horizon Zero Dawn. Next Friday, I don't know. Haven't decided. Probably heavy emphasis on itch games, but we'll see. And then 1 week from tomorrow, I do want to mention this. 1 week from tomorrow, we start Demon's Souls. So we're breaking the seals on Souls likes on this channel. So if you're excited about that, you don't want to miss that. Have been watching Horizon Zero Dawn. You want to play it yourself? How are you enjoying it? I love it. I absolutely love it. I've had some pretty regular crashes. The first couple of nights, I had like 2 crashes a night. Last night I had 1. Monday I didn't have any. So it's all over the place. So it does suck to be on the minority or parent minority side, since I'm used to one-on-one conversations with my friends about politics, not group discussions. Yeah, but I mean, nobody's gonna dogpile anybody unless you're like hardline GOP. Because at this point, at this juncture, that's just morally indefensible. Like, if you have conservative principles, we can talk about that. I don't think conservatism as a concept is inherently evil, but the way it's being used now by Republicans absolutely is. So, yeah. But anyway, if you guys want to continue this conversation, we can take it to Discord. We have a whole channel for getting mad about issues and not at each other. So, and I do absolutely appreciate all of you being here. Every single one of you. Ursa, Manic, Mike, Reaganomicon, Azathoth, Bacon, Hieronymus, Cornudo, everyone who's scrolled past in chat, Satellite, everybody. I am glad that all of you are here. So. And I'm glad we can talk about these things, and I'm glad we can play cool games together. So, and I'm really sorry to hear that, Ursa. I just caught that. But you are among friends here. Don't worry about that. Yeah, you are all among friends here. You are all safe here with us. So I want you all to be comfortable here above all else. So if you ever aren't, feel free to message me on Discord or whisper me on Twitter or on Twitch or Twitter if you're on there. God help you. But yeah, I'm always here to talk with you guys if you need it too. So Okay, anyway, let's find somebody to raid before I get too mushy. I feel good. I have to say, I feel really, really good. Like, I really enjoyed that stream. I really enjoyed our conversation. Overall, it just felt like a very uplifting experience for me, and I hopefully you felt the same. Let's see. Who should we raid? Okay, I know we did this last night. We're gonna do it again. Our friend McQueeb made partner status. He actually made Twitch partner, and I'm so happy for him. So let's go raid him again and congratulate him on this, because that's a pretty monumental step. So, and I'm super happy for him. Love to discuss ideas. Limit on reach for opposing ideas. In your local area. Yeah, absolutely, Ursa. I mean, we're always in Discord. People are always ready to talk there. And anytime you want to chat here in channel chat, I mean, we're obviously not afraid of these issues. So yeah, we're gonna go raid McQueeb and give him our heartfeltest congratulations, because damn, he's been doing really well. I mean, dude has like super high production value streams. He gets on one game and he just like drills into it. Like, he's been going so hard on Neon Abyss. It's been really impressive. So oh, Ursa. Well, at least we settled the fox skin thing. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming out. It's been a pleasure. I value all of you so much, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming out. So it's been great. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for some retro 90s weirdness. Until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.